Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be continuing on with our C# programming tutorial series, and in this particular tutorial we are going to be taking a look at how we can implement the IComparable interface in a class. Now, I'm going to apply the IComparable interface to our cube class that we have here. This cube class is the exact same cube that we had previously, and so this cube implements iShape 3D already. Let's go ahead and inside of our cube class, what we're gonna do okay. It looks like it does not implement iShape 3D. I must have removed it later on. Alright, so I'm just going to have this implement iShape 3D, comma, and then we are going to implement IComparable less than cube greater than. We're going to use the generic version of IComparable. Let's go ahead and do a control dot and implement that interface. So if we go down to the bottom of our file now, okay, we have our compare to method. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm also going to get rid of the summarize method. So we're going to get rid of that. Okay. So let's get rid of this. Get rid of that throw new unimplemented exception. And what we're going to do in here is we're going to do a simple return statement. And that is return this dot calculate surface area, or rather, let's actually calculate volume dot compare to, and then we'll pass the compare to method of our double, which is returned by the calculate volume. We'll pass it other dot calculate volume, like that. All right, so let's go back over this. We have our public int compare to. This method will take in a cube, and it's an object called other. So cube other. So this is the other cube that we compare to. In the body of our compare to method, we are returning the results of a comparison between two doubles. In this case, the result of the calculate volume method for the current instance, and the result of calculate volume for the other cube. And so when you call sort on, say, a list of cubes, this method, this implementation will be called, and all the cubes will be sorted based on the volume. Okay? So let's go ahead and go into Program CS and create our list of cubes. All right. So first things first, I'm going to say we want a list of cube. We're going to call this method fill with random cubes, int number of cubes. Here we will have for int I equals 0, I is less than number of cubes, I plus plus. Here we will say random equals a new random. Inside of our for loop, then, we will create some cubes, as well as adding them to a list here. So below our random here, we'll say list cubes equals new list of cube. Here we'll say cube C equals a new cube. Here we need to pass a let's see here. We'll say random dot next 1 to, let's say, 10. All right. Now let's do a quick sanity check, make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay. All right. So we're good so far. And then we can cubes.add C like that. And we will return cubes. Just like that. And so now that we have our method that returns a bunch of random cubes, we can say list cubes equals a new, or rather, not even new, we'll say fill with random cubes. We'll say 5, like that. What? No, that's not at all what I wanted you to do, Visual Studio. Come on. That's not what I wanted you to do, Visual Studio. Come on. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, now let's make sure that we don't have any errors. And we should be good to go. All right. Now, we can do a cubes.sort. And so here we can say for each cube C in cubes we can say console write line C dot calculate volume. Go ahead and save that. We will run it. Okay. Okay, yeah. And so there we go. We have all of them sorted now. If we clear the screen again and we do a .NET run again, we get another set. We get a different set of numbers, but again, they are sorted by the volume. So that pretty much does it, really, for this video on how we can implement the IComparable interface. Thank you all so very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.